There are people outside. What's there to be afraid of? She's in the main hall getting congratulations from everyone. She doesn't have time to worry about me. Shuwei I Chen Xiang will never betray you. From now on, I'll share every honor I earn with you. When you just said, I'll never betray you, I almost believed it. If I didn't make it sound real, how would she be moved? She's really in the spotlight today. The Shen family's only heir. Everyone says she's lucky, and even you have to confess your love to her on stage. The spotlight is hers. Everything else will be mine. You're really that confident? Once the engagement party is over, the Shen family will treat me like their future son-in-law. After the wedding next week, I'll have her sign over management of her 30% stake. And her dowry too. The Jiangwan #1 condo, 10 million in cash, stock dividends, I'm getting every bit of it. Then what about me? Baby, what's the rush? I'm not rushing. I've been with you for 6 months, living like some dirty secret. That's exactly why I have to marry her. Once I get the Shen family's resources, I'll give you anything you want. Really? Of course. How could I say no to someone as irresistible as you? You're awful. A woman like Shen Jiwei cares about appearances more than anything. She's loved me for 5 years. Losing me is her biggest fear. You're that sure she can't live without you? Of course she can't. I'm vice president of Shen Media now. Chairman Shen values me, and the board is starting to accept me. Smart as she is, she's still just a sheltered rich girl. But I understand you better than she does, right? Of course. That perfect image of hers, I hate how she's always so composed. The gentler she is, the more I feel like some dog the Shen family raised. Ms. Shen, Chairman Shen asks you and Mr. Chen to return to the main table for the toast. Shuwei, I can explain. Shuwei, don't misunderstand. Xiang wasn't feeling well, so I helped him in here to rest. Mr. Chen has an upset stomach. Have the kitchen send some hot soup to the main table. Understood. Hodo. Shuwei. Thanks for taking care of him. It was nothing. Xiang wasn't feeling well, and you were even more worried than I was. Sorry I worried you, Shuwei. Since you know I was worried, drink less during the toast later. Whatever you say. Let's go. Dad's still waiting. I'll be counting on all of you for guidance in the future. Xiang is young and capable. Chairman Shin has a good eye. Exactly. Ms. Shen is lucky too, finding such an ambitious husband. Xiang certainly is ambitious. He's been working on the West City New Media Park project for 3 months. Vice President Chen, do you have ideas for the West City project? Just some early ideas, nothing fully developed yet. No need to be modest. The board reviews it tomorrow. I'll have my assistant submit your proposal. Shuwei, you're really willing to let me try? Of course. You're my fiancé. If I don't trust you, who should I trust? Vice President Chen, Ms. Shen is paving the way for you. You're not even married yet, and she's already backing you this much. Treat her well. I promise I'll never let Jiwei down. Ruru, come here. Xiang wasn't feeling well earlier. Thanks for taking care of him. This toast is for you. Ms. Shen and Ms. Bai are really close. Yeah, a friendship like that is rare. Shuwei, you don't have to be so formal with me. I do. You've always been thoughtful. I trust you with my things. On the wedding day, help me look after my jewelry and bouquet. Only someone I trust most gets that job. You won't lose anything, will you, Ruru? Of course not. Good. I heard Ms. Shen prepared a wedding home at Jiangwan #1 for Vice President Chen. Yes, it's already been renovated. Units at Jiangwan #1 are nearly impossible to get. Vice President Chen is very lucky. Xiang loves watches, so I converted half the walk-in closet into a space for his collection. Shuwei, you even remembered that? How could I forget anything about you? Ruru, how could you be so careless? It's fine. Isn't that the dress you said you liked last month, the one I gave you? Ms. Shen is so generous to her friends. Ms. Bai is lucky to have a best friend who spoils her like this. Yeah, I used to give her anything she liked. Take care, Mr. Zhang. Mr. Wang, I'll visit you personally next time. I hope you'll give me more advice on the West City project. I'm heading home. Can you talk right now? Something happened. I was outside the lounge just now. I heard Chen Ziyang and Bai Ru planning to take my shares and dowry after the wedding. Those two bastards. I'll go teach them a lesson myself. A lesson is too easy on them. Lu Zhan, want to play a little game with me? What do you have in mind? The wedding is in 7 days. I'm missing a groom. You want me? Yes, the wedding goes on. You're the groom. 7 days from now, I'll show up in a groom's tux to pick you up. Zhiwei, thank you for trusting me tonight. Of course I trust you. At the wedding in 7 days, I've got a big gift waiting for you. She really didn't notice anything last night? If she had, would she still let me present the West City project today? Zhiwei. Ms. Shen treats Vice President Chen way too well. Once they're married, his position in the Shen Group will be secure. Does your stomach still hurt from last night? Much better. Good. All the directors are here today, don't be nervous. With you here, why would I be nervous? Exactly. Who's presenting the preliminary West City proposal? Vice President Chen has prepared for 3 months. Let him do it. Directors, the West City New Media Park is Shen Media's strategic focus for the next 3 years. It shouldn't be just a content park, but a full hub for live streaming, e-commerce, short dramas, and brand partnerships. If I'm put in charge, I'm confident we can bring in the first platforms within 6 months and turn cash flow positive within 9. Ambition is a good thing in a young man. It's also because Zhiwei trusts me. She's always said Shen Group needs people willing to take bigger risks. Vice President Chen, if you want the West City project, prove yourself with ability. Don't use my name as your endorsement. Bring out the accountability agreement. Zhiwei, this is a huge project with a massive budget and complicated outsourcing. Whoever leads it has to sign an accountability agreement. If anything is concealed, the person in charge shares the liability. Vice President Chen, didn't you just say you were confident you could handle this project? Of course, company projects should follow compliance procedures. Then sign it. What's wrong? Nothing. File it. A young man willing to sign an accountability agreement must be confident. I've always done things cleanly. I believe you. Zhiwei, first you made me sign that agreement in front of the board, then told me not to use your name in front of everyone. What exactly are you trying to say? Haven't you always wanted to prove you're not relying on me? If your skills can survive scrutiny, your ambition deserves to be put on paper. If the project succeeds, that document records your achievement. If it fails, it records your responsibility. Which one do you think you'll get? The achievement, obviously. Then don't worry about it. Zhiwei, it's not the paperwork that bothers me. It's how suddenly you're treating me like any other employee. If we don't keep things professional at work, should we hold a wedding instead? Zhiwei, I'm downstairs. Didn't we agree I'd help you pick out wedding jewelry today? Come up, Ziyang is here too. Okay, I'll be right up. Ziyang is helping you choose too? A wedding is for 2 people. Of course he should see it. This set is beautiful. It is. You can hold on to it for me on the wedding day. Ms. Bai is in charge of the wedding jewelry, correct? Yes, Ruru is the person I trust most. I'll make sure nothing happens to it. Good, that's all I need. What's this document? 3 sections. First, confirmation of premarital assets. Second, ownership of wedding gifts and property. Third, responsibility for storing the wedding jewelry. It's just a wedding. Do we really need to spell out every little thing? It's not scheming, it's documentation. Jiangwan number 1 is property my mother left me before marriage. My 30% stake in Shen Group doesn't transfer through marriage. The wedding jewelry is private Shen family property. So even things you give me might not really be mine? If they're yours, I'll put it in writing. We're not even married yet, and you've already planned your escape route. It's not an escape route, it's a boundary. Marriage can be about love. Assets need clear ownership. You're guarding yourself against me? Signing this isn't about guarding against you. It's your chance to prove there's nothing to hide. What do I have to prove? Ruru, what do you think? Would two people who truly love each other let clearly defined premarital property hurt their relationship? Of course not. Good. Then sign it. Fine, I'll sign. And Ruru too. I have to sign too? As temporary custodian of the wedding jewelry, Ms. Bai needs to confirm the itemized list. Something wrong? No. Satisfied now? Very. Are we still going to Jiangwan number 1 tomorrow night? Of course. The wedding home is ready. The groom should see it himself. Do you think she figured something out? If she had, she wouldn't still trust you with the jewelry or take me to see the wedding home. Then why did she suddenly make us sign all that? She's insecure. When a rich girl has too much, she starts thinking everyone wants to take it. Still, the way she's been looking at me lately feels wrong. You had someone follow her? I'm just keeping one card in reserve. Weren't you supposed to be away on business? The meeting ended early. President Liu canceled business just to be someone's backup groom? I came back to confirm something. What? This wasn't just an impulsive decision. Are you sure? I'm sure. What's this? Liu Group's preliminary cooperation materials for the West City project. All internal Liu Group documents have hidden watermarks. The last 4 digits identify the account that received and downloaded them. You think someone will steal the documents? I don't think it. I know it. You put bait inside the project. They'll definitely reach for it. So how are you going to help me? You get them to reach for it. I'll make sure they can't pull their hands back. Ms. Shen, is the man in the photo Liu Zayan, president of Liu Group? Ms. Shen, you're about to marry Mr. Chen, yet you met Mr. Liu alone late at night. What's your relationship? Has Liu Group already been chosen for the West City project? Did Vice President Chen know about this meeting? Everyone, you've misunderstood. Ji Wei met President Liu for company business. I trust her, and I trust Liu Group. Mr. Chen, you really don't mind that they met late at night? She's my fiancée. The most important thing between spouses is trust. Please don't misunderstand. Ji Wei and President Liu have known each other since college. He's always looked out for her. Since college? So Vice President Chen always knew about their relationship? Ms. Shen was already close to Mr. Liu before she met Mr. Chen? I'm not going to dig into the past. The wedding will go on as planned. Now it's my turn to let you keep your dignity. Why didn't you tell me you met Liu Zayan last night? You leaked those photos? I was only protecting my fiancé. If I wanted, everyone in Beicheng could believe you and Liu Zayan have been having an affair for years. What do you want? I stay in charge of the first round of supplier screening for West City. You can attend meetings, but you don't bypass me and reject companies on your own. Is that a threat? It's fairness. You made me sign the project agreement and the prenup. I signed both. Now it's your turn to prove there's nothing between you and Liu Zayan. Ji Wei, Ziyang defended you in front of the media today. You're getting married soon. There's no need to make things ugly over work. See that? Public opinion is on my side. Congratulations! 7 tonight, Jiangwan number 1. We'll see the wedding home. Tomorrow at 10, the supplier list proceeds as planned. You agreed? Don't you want to prove you're capable? Then let me see what kind of suppliers you choose. She backed down. She had no choice. Ms. Shen, the topic is already number 2 on trending. The wedding livestream lost homepage promotion, and 2 partner brands are asking if they should reconsider. Don't suppress it yet. But people online already see Vice President Chen as the victim. The most important thing between spouses is trust. Perfect. Let everyone remember how gracious he looked today. Why aren't you coming in? It's beautiful. Shui, the view here is incredible. As long as you like it. If you prepared it, I'll love it. The walk-in closet is finished. Go take a look. This is... Haven't you always said a man needs his own collection space? This is yours from now on. Shui, you're too good to me. Touched? Of course. Then don't ever disappoint me. Why would I? Shui, you're really good at taking care of people. Yeah. You even remember exactly which watches and cufflinks Ziyang likes. You remember too? You told me before. You said Ziyang liked those things. Oh, so I told you, I forgot. This was based on a design sketch my mother left behind. I had someone remake it. You'll look beautiful in it. Want to see? Of course. Help me try on the veil. Me? You're the bridesmaid. You'll have to fix it for me on the wedding day. Consider this practice. Come on. Ruru, why are your hands shaking? They're not. I'm just scared I'll damage it. Don't be. It doesn't matter if it gets damaged. If something of mine breaks, it breaks. Ziyang, does it look good? Beautiful. What looks beautiful? Everything. Come on, why are you so half-hearted today? I'm not. You just look good in anything. I'm going to the bathroom. Do you know where it is? I'll find it. Shui, why have you been picking on Ruru all day? Have I been picking on her? You made her guard the jewelry, then put the veil on you. She's sensitive to begin with. Sensitive about what? She's my best friend. If even this makes her uncomfortable, what's she going to do on the wedding day? That's not what I meant. Then what did you mean? You feel sorry for her? Shui, I was joking. Why are you nervous? I'm afraid you'll misunderstand. Ruru comes from an ordinary family and she's sensitive. Don't keep putting pressure on her. You sure understand her well. I didn't mean to. Are you hurt? Ah! I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to. I was just trying to pour some water. Don't touch it. Shui, your hand is bleeding. That cup was something my mother left me. I didn't know. I really didn't know. Of course you didn't. All you know is what's expensive in this house, what's pretty, and what you want for yourself. Shui, what is that supposed to mean? Shui, Ruru already apologized. It's just a cup. You don't have to talk to her like that. Just a cup? Chen Ziyang, when the broken glass cut my hand just now, who was the first person you looked at? Forget it. Collect the pieces and send them out for restoration. Yes, miss. Ruru, a broken cup can be repaired. A person who's become rotten inside may not be. Shenjue! You're yelling at me? I'm not yelling. I'm worried you're upset and might say something hurtful. Then bandage my hand. Aren't you worried I'm upset? I'm leaving. Don't rush, I still have something to show you. It's beautiful. It's for you. Shui, I just broke your cup and you're still giving me something? You didn't do it on purpose, right? Besides, when have I ever refused to give you something you liked? Right, do you like it, Ruru? I do. Then wear it. Wear it at the wedding too, so everyone knows you're the friend I value most. Okay, should I call Mr. Chen back? No. Don't touch me. Aren't you two so in love? I was acting for her. Acting? Can't you hold out a little longer? It's only 7 more days. I've already waited 6 months. Who does she think she is, giving me things like that? Why does she always act like she's above me? I don't want her charity. Keep your voice down. Tomorrow you have to put Ruguang Culture on the West City supplier list. I want her money flowing into my company. I don't just want her man. I want her to hand her resources to me herself. Are you going to do it or not? I'll handle it. I want her to learn how ridiculous she is on her biggest day. After the wedding, Once I get her authorization, you'll be the first person I bring into this house. Miss, should we give the video to Chairman Shen now? Not yet.
She wants my resources, doesn't she? Then let her come take them herself.
Xiang, what are you standing there for? Shiwei, why is Ruru here too? She's run short drama accounts before. Didn't you say she understands female-targeted content? West City has a short drama division. What's wrong with letting her sit in? Nothing, of course. Then let's begin. Ruguang Culture is a young company, but its team is flexible and strong in female-focused emotional short dramas. Their pricing is also 20% lower than established firms, making them ideal for an initial trial. Vice President Chen, Ruguang Culture has registered capital of only 1 million yuan and very few past projects. Isn't putting them on the core supplier list too risky? A new project needs new methods. We can't judge only by experience. Then what do we judge by? Low prices or who recommended them? What are you implying? Ruguang Culture has an experienced content team behind it. Their director, Qi Lan, has strong industry connections. Qi Lan? Ruru, do you know her? Yes. How? Zhuwei, what does that have to do with the project? Whether a supplier's director has a personal relationship with a project consultant absolutely matters. She's my aunt, we're relatives. Then they're a related party. Vice President Chen never disclosed that. They're just relatives. Bai Rao doesn't participate in Ruguang Culture's operations and owns no shares. Good. Being related isn't the problem. Hiding it is. Vice President Chen, you recommended Ruguang Culture. Under procedure, you need to sign a supplemental disclosure. Shiwei, you don't trust me? You asked me the same thing when you signed the prenup last night. Xiang, if you want to run the West City project, get used to every process surviving scrutiny. Shen Group isn't my personal toy, and it isn't anyone's dowry. Ruru, you sign one too. Me too? You're a special consultant and you're related to Ruguang Culture's director. Sign it so nobody can gossip about you. There's no need to drag her into this. Why are you nervous? I'll sign. I have no financial connection to Ruguang Culture, and I won't interfere with project purchasing. Good. It suits you. What bracelet? The one I gave you. No thanks. File it. Ms. Shen Qi Lan, head of Ruguang Culture, is online. Shall I connect her? Yes, any problem? Ruguang Culture hasn't been around long, but our core team comes from established short drama companies. We specialize in office women, romance, betrayal, revenge, and comeback stories. Xiaoru, why are you sitting so far back? Didn't you say last night you'd help your aunt keep an eye on the pricing today? What I meant was Xiaoru said she might sit in today. Then Ms. Qi, pricing materials are internal project documents. How did Ms. Bai know about them in advance? That's not what I meant. Ruguang Culture's quote wasn't uploaded to the system until after midnight last night. Vice President Chen, who had access to it last night, I organized the documents, but I didn't send them out. Then Ms. Qi remembered wrong. People get nervous on video calls and misspeak. This is only a supplier review, not a trial. Right, I misspoke. Still, for fairness, Ruguang Culture may take part in the public presentation 3 days from now. Thank you, Ms. Shen. Don't thank me yet. In 3 days, every shortlisted supplier presents publicly. Project, legal, finance, and board representatives will attend. If Ruguang has ability, win with the proposal. If not, no connection will save you. Zhuwei is right. A public presentation is the fairest way. Then Vice President Chen will personally host it. You recommended Ruguang Culture, so you know them best. Fine, I'll host it. Then I'm relieved. Are you mad at me? Why would you ask that? My aunt misspoke earlier. I had no idea she'd say that. I only wanted to help you. I don't want anyone thinking I'm taking advantage of you. If you truly don't want people thinking you're taking advantage of me, keep your hands clean. Zhuwei, Ruru already explained. What did I say? I only reminded her that Shen Group projects aren't little favors between best friends. I understand. Good. Ms. Shen Qilan already slipped up. Why didn't you immediately remove Ruguang Culture? If I remove them now, all it proves is that they're stupid. I want to prove they're greedy. You're sure this will work? You're scared now? My aunt was already shaken after Jiwei questioned her that day. What if she slips up again today? Are you sure she still sees you as one of her own? That's not what I mean. She's just been acting really strange lately. She's acting strange because she's starting to care more about me. She made me sign the project agreement and prenup because she's insecure. She's afraid I'll leave her, so she's testing me with all this paperwork. Once the wedding is over and she signs the authorization, she won't be in any position to test me anymore. Vice President Chen, the presentation is starting. Directors and reviewers, today is the first public supplier presentation for the West City New Media Park. As acting project lead, I'll guarantee a fair and transparent process. Ms. Shen, everyone, hello. I'm Qilan, head of Rugang Culture. Today we're presenting a female-targeted short drama incubation model designed specifically for West City. In Phase 1, we'll build an account network in 3 months, test 30 short dramas in 6 months, and recover costs across content, e-commerce, and advertising within 9 months. More importantly, we've already contacted several top platforms. Xingye Video, under Lu Group, has expressed preliminary interest in the West City project. Here he comes. Am I late? Right on time. Everyone, Lu Group is a potential strategic partner for West City. President Lu will sit in on today's presentation. President Lu, if Lu Group is willing to join West City, that's great news. Ms. Qi, continue what you were saying about Xingye Video's interest. We expect Rugang Culture can help Shen Group and Xingye Video establish a dedicated content distribution channel. Who told you Xingye Video was interested? President Lu, we heard it through industry channels. Industry channels somehow gave you Lu Group's internal budget code. Budget code? That's not public data. This projection model exists only in Shen Group's project system and Lu Group's shared database. It was prepared by Lu Group for Shen Group. It was never released publicly or authorized for third-party use. Maybe our team accidentally used a public template while preparing the materials. Public templates don't carry Lu Group's internal watermark. President Lu, there may be a misunderstanding. Rugang is inexperienced and may have cited materials improperly. That doesn't mean there was malicious intent. Vice President Chen, you're both the host and the person who recommended them. Explain. I reviewed Rugang Culture's proposal, but I didn't verify every source page by page. I'll have them correct that oversight after the meeting. Correct it? Lu Group's internal data appears in a supplier's presentation, and you think this only needs correcting? Xiaoru, didn't you say we were allowed to use this material? You said Vice President Chen had already approved it. I didn't. I only helped with the formatting. I knew nothing about any internal documents. That's not what you said when you sent it to me after 10 last night. Stop talking nonsense. Enough. Vice President Chen, remember this? You personally signed the project compliance agreement, promising truthful supplier data, full conflict disclosure, and legally sourced materials. Jiwei, I honestly didn't know this would happen. I was only trying to help you. I'm your best friend. Getting your aunt's company into Shen Group's project is your idea of helping me? I just thought Rugang Culture was capable. Getting internal documents in advance is what you call capable? Rugang Culture is immediately disqualified from the West City project. All documents and email records will be preserved. The leaked Lu Group data will be referred to legal for joint investigation. As acting project lead, Vice President Chen's approval authority for West City is suspended. Shenjiwei! Vice President Chen, this is the office. Please call me President Shen. President Shen, I accept the company's investigation. Jiwei, I really never meant to hurt you. Ruro, you can wear the gifts I gave you, but you can't wear my gifts while reaching into my pocket. That kind of greed is ugly. Ms. Shen treated her so well, and she still helped her aunt steal a project. That's disgusting behavior from a supposed best friend. Shenjiwei, you knew all along, didn't you? Bairao knew what? You knew Rugang Culture was connected to me. That's why you deliberately made me sit in, made me sign the disclosure, and made my aunt present publicly. If you hadn't reached for what wasn't yours, what good would any of my setup have done? Ms. Shen is being polite. At Lu Group, we don't call that reaching. We call it stealing. President Lu, this is an internal Shen Group matter. Isn't it inappropriate for you to interfere? Lu Group's internal data was stolen. Me sitting here is completely appropriate. Meeting adjourned. What exactly are you trying to do? Eliminate project risk. Stop hiding behind company procedures. You've suspected me since the engagement party, haven't you? Chen Xiang, don't flatter yourself. I wasn't suspicious of you. I gave you opportunities to choose for yourself, and every single time, you made quite a choice. Xiang, you said you'd handle everything. Is your Anne an idiot? She blurted everything out on stage. Now you're blaming me? Weren't you the one who gave us the documents? And didn't you tell me to push her company? Shut up! Wedding guest access, media seating, security list, and a backup plan to replace the groom. You signed that fast. I was afraid you'd change your mind. This is a contract. Yeah. Until the wedding ends. You wrote that it ends after the wedding. You changed it. Shen Jiwei, I can play along with you, but I don't want to walk off stage after just one day. Shen Jiwei did this on purpose. What do we do now? Legal is watching my aunt. She says if they dig any deeper, Rugang Culture's old accounts won't survive either. Now you're scared? What good does yelling at me do? You told me to recommend Rugang. You gave me the internal files. You said once you married into the Shen family, nobody would dare investigate you. You're hurting me. Tomorrow's wedding has to happen. As long as Shen Jiwei publicly marries me, I'm still the Shen family's son-in-law. I can lose the project and authority, but not the marriage. What about me? Don't make any mistakes tomorrow. You still expect me to be her bridesmaid? You have to. If you're standing beside her, everyone will believe there's nothing between us. Chen Xiang, you're disgusting. Haven't you always wanted to beat her? Tomorrow is your last chance. What do you mean? Before the wedding, I'll have her sign a post-marriage authorization. Once she does, control of her 30% stake in Shen Group will be mine. What if she refuses? Then I'll say she backed out at the altar and used her family's power to force me into humiliating agreements. I'll feed it to the media. A Shen heiress can't stand that kind of public shame. Fine. I'll finish the act with you tomorrow. Do you want me to deal with them ahead of time? They'll all be there tomorrow. Dealing with them now would be such a waste. You want him to climb as high as possible before he falls. I didn't put him up there. He stole too much. It's time he gave it all back. A prop? You can treat someone else like a prop, but not me. Lucian. Yeah? Don't steal the show tomorrow. That depends on how embarrassing Chen Xiang manages to be. Why are you still wearing that? She gave it to me, of course I'm wearing it. When he comes in, get everyone else out. Shiwei, you look beautiful today. Do I? Of course. I've waited a long time for this day. Shiwei, there's a document I need you to sign before the wedding starts. What is it? Authorization to manage your shares after marriage. You said you wanted me involved in West City. This will make it easier for me to handle Shen Group matters for you. You want me to sign over control of my shares 10 minutes before the wedding? Shiwei, we're about to be husband and wife. Don't you trust me? The media and Chairman Shen are outside. If today's wedding goes wrong, I'm not the only one who will be humiliated. I'm not signing. Then neither of us walks away looking good. Are you insane? The wedding is about to start. Vice President Chen, don't keep the guests waiting. What do you mean? Let go. If you call off the wedding today, I'll tell everyone exactly how the Shen family used its power to humiliate me. Let go now, and you can still walk on stage with dignity. Keep holding me, and I'll make sure you crawl out of here. Bride and groom prepare to enter. Let's go. Today, we gather to witness the happy union of Ms. Shen Jiwei and Mr. Chen Ziang. Jiwei, thank you for agreeing to marry me. These past 5 years, you've given me so much. I know people say I've only gotten this far because of the Shen family. But I want everyone to know I love you, not because of Shen Group, not because of your status, but because you're Shen Jiwei. Finished? Then it's my turn to give you a wedding present. She's busy playing the Shen heiress right now. She doesn't have time to worry about me. Once the engagement party is over, the Shen family will treat me like their future son-in-law. I'll make her sign over management of her 30% stake. The Jiangwan No. 1 condo, 10 million in cash, stock earnings. I'm getting every bit of it. Oh my god, on the day of their engagement? That's shameless. No, that's edited. Jiwei, you can't do this to me. Then tell everyone which sentence is fake. Shen Jiwei, have you lost your mind? You put this out there and humiliate the Shen family too. First, before the wedding, Chen Ziang tried to pressure me into signing over management of my shares. The recordings have already been submitted to legal. Second, in the West City project, Chen Ziang failed to disclose his connection to Ruguang culture and illegally leaked and used Lu Group's internal data. He personally signed the accountability agreement. Third, Bai Rou helped her aunt's company enter Shen Group's supplier list, accessed internal pricing in advance, and personally admitted this in the elevator of my wedding home. I want her money flowing into my company. I don't just want her man. I want her to hand her resources to me herself. Turn it off. So she was pretending to be her best friend all along, living off Ms. Shen, using her things, and stealing her fiancé. She's not just a mistress, she's an ungrateful snake. Shen Jiwei, you're only acting like this because you're rich. You only gave me things because you wanted to see me worship you, didn't you? I gave you things because I considered you my friend. You used my resources, slept with my fiancé, schemed for my dowry, and somehow still think I mistreated you? Why do you get everything? Why does everyone revolve around you? I just wanted to beat you once. You didn't want to beat me. You wanted to grind me into the dirt, then stand in my place wearing everything I gave you. Here, take it back. Chairman Shen, this is all a misunderstanding. I lost my head, but my feelings for Jiwei are real. You can't destroy me over one mistake. The Shen family pulled you out of the mud. We didn't do it so you could climb higher by stepping on my daughter. I was wrong, I really was. Please forgive me once. I'll end things with Bai Rou. I'll do it right now. Chen Ziang, what did you just say? Shen Jiwei, I can be your backup plan. I can be your weapon. But today, more than anything, I want to be your groom. Luzian. If that ring is ugly, I'm returning it. You can try. I don't accept returns. Impossible! Shen Jiwei, you can't do this to me. I'm the groom today. You're not the groom. You're the warning I'm giving everyone in Beicheng. Have you really never lost before? I have. I lost when I once sincerely treated you two like decent human beings. Then, Ms. Shen Jiwei, are you willing to marry Mr. Lu Zian? I do.